Welcome to I Know Jax. I'm Joe Talentino. I Know Jax is the local weekly show where we talk about everything local with a focus on things that involve food, drinks, and fun. Now, if this is your first time here, welcome. You're in for a treat because our motto is eat local, drink local, and be local. I have a fantastic episode lined up for you this week. We're going to start out by visiting Chef Jamie at the Candy Apple Cafe. Candy Apple Cafe and Cocktails is located in the same building as Sweet Pete's downtown. And since it's Art Walk this week, I thought this would be a cool place to check out. So I'm back in the kitchen at the Candy Apple Cafe with Chef Jamie, and you're gonna make something pretty awesome for us today, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna make our escargot dish that we also do for happy hour. It's half size, and we offer a crepe du jour every day for happy hour, and I'm gonna make a Mongolian barbecue short rib crepe.
Sounds awesome. Let's see it. Gotta have a hot pan.
Gotta have a hot pan. Gotta have a little oil. So we add our escargot.
And for those who don't speak French, that's snails, right?
Snails. That's right. That's right. They come out of the shell.
Yeah, cool. Chef Jamie adds shallots, a little chopped garlic, and lets it saute and soak up the flavors for a few minutes. Meanwhile, he starts the short rib crepes. We want to keep the marbled meat. That means tenderness and flavor.
With a little bit of barbecue sauce.
Oh, that looks tasty.
Okay. Garlic and shallots are starting to brown.
Okay.
This is the fun part. Take it off the heat and hit it with some sherry.
Heck yeah. Fire!
And mushroom duxelle, which are finely chopped mushrooms,
Oh,
herbs.
nice. What type of mushrooms are they?
I use oysters and shiitakes.
Nice.
When chanterelles are in season or other nice mushrooms, wild mushrooms, we use those.
Cool.
A little bit of heavy cream.
Oh, yeah.
Cream makes everything better.
If you guys could smell this, oh my gosh.
So this is a vol au vent or a boucher. It's puff pastry.
Boucher, that sounds, I don't know, fancy.
So
It's a type of pastry.
It's puff pastry. It's just it's a fancy French term.
Cool.
And we're just going to heat this in the salamander for a second. We'll put a couple little guys on top.
See, this is a French restaurant, so, presentation is like, I was going to say 90%, but that's probably wrong, but it's as important.
It is. It is. You eat with your eyes first.
Oh, absolutely. And my eyes are saying yum right now.
There we go. The little pesto.
Oh, nice. So this is normal pesto, pine nut, olive oil, basil.
Pine nut.
There you go.
Um,
little salt, pepper.
garlic, Parmesan, and then a little white truffle oil. Just a
Oh,
little
white
bit.
truffle oil. Nice.
And that's it. That's our happy hour escargot. Okay, now we're going to finish our short rib crepe.
He adds the meat to the pan with a little bit of barbecue sauce. And I used to think crepes were pancakes. And obviously they look like them a little bit, but
They're
there's a big difference.
paper
They're
thin.
so thin.
Paper thin. It's a prerequisite to work in this kitchen. You have to make
You have
crepes
to make a
before
crepe.
you do it.
I probably would not pass that test. And then this is called the French roll. I don't know, I'm just making that up.
This is. So happy hour, we serve about half this portion.
Okay. Then he adds pickled jalapenos, baby arugula, radishes, and crunchy sweet potatoes. Order them, because they don't last long. So Candy Apple Cafe does both French cuisine and Southern cuisine. So Chef was nice enough to make me a little chicken and waffle to go along with the escargot and the crepes we have. This place is awesome. Besides the drinks, they got great food, and they're located in the Seminole building right next to us, or in the same building as Sweet Pete's. So come check them out and tell them I Know Jax sent you. Not only do they have good food at the Candy Apple Cafe, they also have really great cocktails. And if you want dessert, I suggest going upstairs to the dessert bar for the salted caramel ice cream sundae. It's to die for. Every now and then I love having a really nice cocktail. Another passion of mine is, of course, craft beer, and that's what we're going to be talking about next. I'm also going to tell you how you can get a free pint of delicious craft beer. That's right, you heard it, free of charge. I just wanted to let you know that I'm now sending out the Insider every Tuesday. You'll get tips and ideas for cool things to do, plus you'll find out what I'm up to and where we're filming next, that kind of stuff. You can subscribe to the Insider on my website at iknowjax.com. Hey, and welcome to What's Brewing in Jax. Every week I take a look at what's happening in the craft beer scene in Jacksonville. I'm at Really Good Beer Stop on 3rd Street in Jax Beach, and today I'm having a Tampa style lager from Cigar City. Now, if you'd like to try a pint for free, come in and use the secret code word Talentino. That's right, a free beer, just say Talentino. It's summer and many of my friends have vacation right now, but guess what? You don't need to go anywhere to relax and have a good time. You can do that right here in your own backyard. Now for you creative women out there, here's a cool idea that I thought looked awesome. There's a ladies' night at Wicked Barley. This week, Southern Roots is hosting a class where you get to plant your own succulent wine bottle planter. And when you buy a ticket, everything you need for the project is included, and you'll also get a pint of beer from Wicked Barley's tap list. That's on Thursday, August 2nd at 7:30 at Wicked Barley. There's still time to enjoy summer, and at Southern Swells they're doing a can release for a beer with a name that sounds like the perfect salt life plus something for people who are into bike riding. It's called Riding on Bikes with Really Large Tires. Now I'm not really into that, riding on large tires that is. I have a road bike, but the beach is full of those fat tire bikes. It's a thing. Riding on Bikes with Large Tires is a double IPA. Now I know many of you just love IPAs, but Southern Swells is also releasing another beer, Sour Peach Kids. Now this is something for me to try. I love sours. You can buy the cans on release day, and there's even special glassware, but if you're not into that, both beers will be available on draft. The can release takes place on Saturday, August 4th, starting at noon. If you've been to one of the big box stores lately, you've probably noticed that they're stocked for back to school. Many parents with young kids are looking forward to school start in the normal schedule. Older kids are not always sharing that joy. My friends at funforfirstcoastkids.com are planning a big celebration at Wicked Barley for both parents and their kids. You can let the kids play with the oversized games in the beer garden, play with the sand toys on the beach along Good Beach Creek, but guess what? One free kids meal for kids under 12 with the purchase of an adult entree, and that sounds like an event that both adults and kids can enjoy. The back to school celebration takes place Sunday, August 5th from 2 to 7 p.m. at Wicked Barley. That's it for this time. Now, if you want to try a Tampa style lager from Cigar City, you need to hurry here because at Really Good Beer Stop, they rotate their 20 beers on tap all the time, so there's always something new. Cheers. Jacksonville Beach's ultimate craft beer and growler store. Every week we change the secret word you need to get a free pint at Really Good Beer Stop, so you need to pay attention. Here's a trick. I upload What's Brewing to Facebook and my website on Monday, so if you happen to forget, just pull up the video on your phone before you go. That's what I would do. Next, we're going on a road trip. Here at I Know Jax, we do our best to support local businesses in the community. Visit our website to find out how we can help promote your business on iknowjax.com.
Call Joe directly at 904-345-0755 or visit iknowjax.com/advertising.
I get kind of depressed when I see all these events celebrating the end of summer. I don't want summer to end yet, but luckily we live in Florida, and honestly the weather will be feeling like summer for a long time. Here's a video I did on one of my road trips to Tampa. Now it's time for a visit to Ciro's, a prohibition-themed restaurant with great cocktails. Heck, you even need a password to get into this South Tampa speakeasy.
So welcome to Ciro's, guys. The first thing that we're going to do today is a Martinez. It's a classic cocktail, dates back to the 1870s.
Okay.
It's sort of the precursor to the martini,
Okay.
as we know it in modern day. It's made with Old Tom gin, which is a sweeter version of London Dry. It's a little drier than Geneva, so
Okay.
it's been referred to as the missing link as far as
The
gin is
missing
concerned.
link. I like that.
So
Cool.
first thing we're going to do is an ounce and a half of Old Tom gin.
So tell me, while you're making this, tell me a little bit about the inspiration for Ciro's.
When Ciro's first opened, it was supposed to be a return to classic cocktail techniques, kind of the return of the care and the finesse that it takes to build a proper cocktail, and a place that felt very nostalgic in doing so, and we want it to be a place where that felt otherworldly, sort of. It takes you back in
Kind of
time.
sexy here too. It's cozy and dark with private hideaways.
To gain entrance into our private dining room, the pool, Great Expectations by Charles Dickens. So the key to diluting a cocktail is that you want to add just the proper amount of water without over diluting it. You don't want to shake any cocktail that does not have citrus, because then you're doing what we refer to as bruising the liquor. And then we're going to finish this off with a nice lemon twist. So the oils from the lemon will give it a nice sharpness to it.
Okay.
So an otherwise pretty rounded out cocktail.
I love the smell of that. So what are we going to do next?
So the next thing we'll do for you guys, we'll go ahead and do our version of a Mai Tai.
Okay.
We do a barrel-aged Mai Tai here at Ciro's.
Barrel aged. That's cool.
Yeah, it is very cool. So what we do is we...
Sounds like a lot of time is going into all these things, man.
Yeah, it is. So
It's
all
not something you just
yeah,
snap your fingers and it's
absolutely.
done.
There's definitely a lot that goes into a cocktail program that we take a lot of pride in. So all the things that go into the Mai Tai, the orgeat, the demerara syrup and stuff like that, we make in-house. All the syrups that we use here at Ciro's for the cocktails, we do make in-house. We age it for 6 weeks in American oak.
Cool.
We then remove it, we bottle it, and then when we get one that we want to make, we
Right.
just add the citrus to the shaker. A classic Mai Tai is going to consist of a few things. So one's going to be orgeat, which is an almond syrup.
Right.
So we make a milk out of it. We sweeten it with demerara syrup, which we also make in-house.
Okay.
I get some rose water, some orange blossom water. Gets a little bit of macadamia nut liqueur,
Right.
a little bit of rum in there. It's very, very thick, very floral. It's excellent. It's a key ingredient to making any real Mai Tai.
I think of you guys like mad scientists because you're putting so many things together. You must experiment a lot to get just that right mix.
We do. Certainly, the antithesis of a good cocktail is everything is in balance. So layering flavors, making sure everything's in balance is very much like creating a flawless dish in the kitchen. It's all about layering flavors and putting things on the plate that belong, not necessarily just putting something in there just because it looks cool or sounds cool.
Right.
Definitely, everything has its purpose, everything has its place. So
Yeah, absolutely. Cool.
we'll go ahead and give this a shake. So this was actually a candy dish that I found, and I thought it looked very cool, so I was like, this would be perfect for
Why
my
not,
Mai Tai.
right? That's awesome.
Add some fresh ice to the top,
Okay.
and then, the most important part of any obnoxious tiki cocktail is
All the garnish.
putting everything that you have in your bar on top of it.
That's beautiful.
There you have our Ciro's barrel-aged Mai Tai.
I always love to explore new places to eat and drink when I travel. Right now, we're doing a lot of planning for more trips. See, when you have a job like mine, you're always doing a lot of planning for content for the future. Right now, we're working on planning and content for the fall season. One of the things I'm really looking forward to is the Home and Patio Show. Last year, we did a lot of live streaming videos from the cooking demo stage, and we're gonna do it again this year. I will have more details about that in the next few weeks. Here at I Know Jax, we do our best to support local businesses in the community. Visit our website to find out how we can help promote your business on iknowjax.com.
Call Joe directly at 904-345-0755 or visit iknowjax.com/advertising.
When I'm out and about, I often meet folks like you who come up and talk to me. It's humbling to me that anybody's watching. Really, I'm just doing my little video stories, putting them out there for the world to see, but I never really know who's watching. Sure, I can see the stats, but somehow it doesn't feel real until I meet someone in person who watches the show. I love meeting viewers. I also love getting emails with suggestions for stories and places I should go. I read somewhere that Jacksonville has over 3,000 restaurants or something like that. See, I have my work cut out for me. School is about to start, and that means we're getting back to normal event schedules. It's also the first week of the month, so that means lots of monthly events. Here's what I've found out for you this week. First Wednesday Art Walk returns on Wednesday, August 1st. This time the theme is Back to School Smarts. Get it? Smarts. They're pretty clever that way. Go downtown to celebrate the end of summer. They're also featuring the upcoming Green Lion Festival by putting up a green block on Laura Street. Go by and take a look at the first LEED certified tiny house on wheels. We did an interview with Annie from Eco Relics when they built the tiny house. I think you'll find that video on iknowjax.com in case you missed it. 20 plus local artists, vendors, food trucks, all that sounds like a lot of fun, and it takes place 5 to 9, rain or shine. The same day, there's a whiskey release party at the Volstead. Marlin and Beryl from Amelia Island is celebrating the release of their first whiskey product distilled from a bourbon mash using 4 grains: corn, rye, wheat, and barley. Owner and distiller Roger Morenk will be on site, and if you buy a bottle, he'll even sign it. The whiskey release party takes place at Volstead at 5 p.m. For those of you in the beach area, I also wanted to let you know that my friend Carrie Speckman is starting trivia at Sea Chasers Lounge on Wednesday. Carrie and I are right now working on our plans for the I Know Jax cooking demo stage at the upcoming Home and Patio show, and I'm gonna make it out to Sea Chasers for that trivia. It starts at 7 p.m. See you there. This week we also have 2 premieres. The first one, Corteo, the new Cirque du Soleil performance, is coming to Veterans Memorial Arena downtown. Now, I've seen some video clips from this and it looks fantastic. Corteo is in Jacksonville, August 1st through 5th. The second premiere is at Alhambra Dinner Theater, where the musical Kiss Me Kate is premiering. This is a dazzling comedy and a Tony Award-winning musical. You can catch Kiss Me Kate at Alhambra August 1st through September 9th. I know how much you guys love bacon. If there's a bacon festival somewhere, I know many of you who would just love to go. So here's an event for all you bacon lovers. Bacon Fest will take place on the outdoor patio at the Sheraton Jacksonville, along with bacon-inspired foods, drinks, specials, and Bake Olympics. Whatever that is. Tickets include 9 bacon-inspired food samples and 3 bacon-inspired cocktail samples. What can I say other than bacon, bacon, bacon? The Bacon Fest takes place at Sheraton Jacksonville Hotel on Deer Walk Park Boulevard near St. John's Town Center from 4 to 7 p.m. There you have it. For more ideas about fun things to do in our area in August, check out my post with the catchy name, Fun Things to Do in August, on iknowjax.com. If you like what I do here at I Know Jax, please follow me in social media. Like my Facebook page, share my videos with your friends. That's how you can help I Know Jax grow. Believe it or not, there are still a lot of people in our area that have never heard of I Know Jax. Another thing you can do is to subscribe to my newsletter, The Insider, at iknowjax.com. That helps too. That's it for today. Thanks for watching. I'll be back next week with a brand new show. But until then, I'll see you on the internet.